What do you love about radio? We all have a favorite recollection of how easy it was and still is to form a bond with our favorite programs and on-air personalities. Isn't it just fascinating how listeners calling into stations always talk to the on-air personality as if they were chatting to a personal friend and vice versa? That's the beauty of radio. We all know that radio is personal because we each have our own personal connection and experience to draw from. For us at the RAB, 2013 marked the start of our most exciting phase to date as we got up close and real personal with the medium we all love. As part of our work in highlighting radio's strengths as a medium to advertisers and their agencies, we commissioned a project that would successfully reposition radio as a primary advertising vehicle. While it came as no surprise, one of the biggest insights that has been identified on the project is the one-on-one, real personal relationship and connection that we each have with radio. To reaffirm these findings, we took to the streets to find out what radio means to people and the on-air personalities that bring the medium to life.
I imagined myself being inside the radio since I can remember.
Shared moments that matter through music.
There's something about this. I mean,
Had to go and study. I
pretty dull and boring.
Radio.
Switch on a radio and you switch on a whole household.
There's new technologies and new applications coming out almost on a daily basis, and yet radio is as alive as it ever was.
In 1930, Albert Einstein tipped radio to be the origin of all technical achievement.
Radio to me is a lifestyle, it's who I am.
Firstly, radio means sharing.
The radio is one of the last places that you get to delve into your own imagination. Sometimes a DJ can really delve right into your soul and hit a note just by saying one or two things that resonate with you.
For me, it's simply the most intimate of meeting places for minds of strangers to collide.
I'm on air for 4 hours, and outside of that 4 hours, I don't exist on the radio station. I know with social networks is that you exist outside of the 4 hours that you occupy on radio. That's where you're personal, that's where you're telling people what you're cooking tonight. Oh, burnt this dish. We see you at home, we see you with your friends. And I think Facebook and Twitter has done that for radio personalities, made things even more real than they are, because the most successful of radio DJs are the ones that are personal on radio. So when they post on social media, just the entire thing blows up.
What radio does to all of these things is it adds context. With that context comes an opinion, a feeling, an emotion that is lacking in all the other spectrums.
Hi, I'm Roseanne McKenzie. Radio to me means having someone to listen to when there's no one else around. If you're driving in your car and you need a little bit of company, whether it's music or someone talking to you, it's intimate.
Being on radio really humbles me. The mere fact that I get to touch and speak to so many people and affect so many people's lives.
I talk back to the radio all the time because it's what keeps me company when I'm on the road most of the time.
I love radio because it keeps me connected.
I love the fact that I can create my own imagery.
What I like about radio is that it's you can listen to it anywhere.
One thing that I love about radio is that it touches many lives within a short space of time.
It helps keep me going throughout the day, like especially because I spend most of my time on Marathon.
Hey, this is Ryan O'Connor from KFM Breakfast. For me, radio is still the quickest way to communicate with anybody. It's simple. Get in your car, click, there you are. Talking to somebody, wherever they may be going, to school, to work, right there and then.
I think before Madiba died, we'd sort of factored it in. And it was only when he did pass away, the outpouring of emotion brought home to us just what this great man meant. And obviously, covering his procession in Pretoria on the day was very, very emotional. But it was really only hearing from the people who were listening via the radio. And for days and weeks, people came up to me and said what that broadcast meant. And again, I think it reaffirmed exactly what radio is. It's about a personal relationship you have with the listener.